my t-shirts. Dreams don't work unless you do. Hi Devi, welcome. Okay, so it's already 7:52. I think we can start. You can continue chatting. I will try to keep track. Okay, so today, as I mentioned, we're going to start on the LOI training module 1. Okay, so doesn't matter whether you're new, you're very new, or if you are, how to say, okay, I think, okay, this slide is a bit too slow. So many technical errors today, but it's okay. Because my computer is not working, so I need to use my iPad. So just bear with me for a few more seconds. Let me just settle this. So as I was saying, even though we talk about LOI training 1, so it still applies to even new people and old, whether you're new or old. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, so let's start the training proper. So a basic introduction, since it's the LOI training 1, right? So we need to know the basics. Okay, so for those of you who are new or who's not familiar, Nu Skin was founded in 1984 by Blake Rooney. And we leverage on anti-aging technology called Age Law. And our product philosophy has always been all of the good, none of the bad. So these are our founders. So our founders, these are the 3 people who literally started the business from scratch. So Blake Rooney, when he first started the business, he only had like $5,000, and they decided that they wanted to make a product that has all of the good, none of the bad. Even though that at that time in 1984 there's already so many skincare brands or skincare products out there, he felt that there wasn't many brands that produce products that only contain good ingredients. So they started with $5,000, and they started from their own garage, okay, and they started with a big tub of their first batch of skincare product, and they used a spoon because they have no more budget to make containers like the pretty containers that Nu Skin has right now. So they started with just having a spoon, and whoever purchases the product will bring their own container, and they just scoop the product from the spoon, using the spoon onto their own containers. So can you imagine such a humble beginning? Okay, so and if you guys have not met them, if you're free, you can go to YouTube and check out their speeches, because they are the one of few reasons why I'm still staying in this business and why I'm still continuing this business. It's because these people have such big hearts. Constantly, Blake really talk about only recruit good people, only recruit nice people, do not recruit bad people. So he's one that is not talking about just recruiting a lot of people, but he keep emphasizing on recruiting good people. He only wants good people to represent Nu Skin, because Nu Skin is about helping people. It's a helping business, and it's about people helping people, which I really love. Okay, so that's the history of Nu Skin. Yes, correct. We share the same values. That's right. So So usually I find that those so-called bad people don't really stay in New Skin because they don't share the values, because they rather be interested in just making money alone. Whereas in New Skin, it's about, of course, we make money. At the same time, we are about helping people and being good. As shown by the mission here. So the company mission, this is something that I feel is very important that I always share during my presentation to new people, is the company mission. So I really love this because the mission is to be a force for good throughout the world by empowering people to improve lives with rewarding business opportunities, innovative products, and an enriching, uplifting culture. Okay, so this mission I feel is something that I internalize and I really live by and align my life with, because every day it's about how can you help somebody. So by being a force for good, right? How can you empower people? Empowering is is such a powerful, such a strong term and a very powerful term, and improving lives. And we have three main things to improve life: the rewarding business opportunities, innovative products, and the culture. So this on its own is already a powerful opening statement to introduce the new skin business. Next, okay, so the new skin's vision, so mission was that, and our vision is to be the world's leading business opportunity platform. So it's no longer used to be the world's leading direct selling company, but it's no longer that. Our vision is not just to be the best world direct selling company, but we want to be the best business opportunity platform. Meaning, even if you compare to other business opportunity platform, whether be it, for example, forex trading, or whether it's Bitcoin, or whether it's driving Grab or running a home-based business, doesn't matter what other platform you're referring to, New Skin's vision is to be number one, the world's leading business opportunity platform. So this is already a huge statement. And New Skin is a very strong and stable business partner. So this part is important because a lot of us, when you want to start a business, of course, if it's on your own, you just rely on yourself. But at the same time, you don't be able to leverage. Whereas if you already have a solid business partner like New Skin, right, it gives you a huge advantage over many others. And you also give you a strong leveraging platform because it is already well established. It is in 54 countries, more than 54 countries, and growing. And Brazil and India is not even open yet. So there's even bigger potential there. So even if today you start New Skin in Singapore, you can build a business in all of these other countries without even leaving Singapore. This is the world today. And it is strong and stable because it has already 36 years of a solid track record. And it's been in Singapore since 2000. So it's been in Singapore for 20 years. So it's very stable, it's very reliable, it's created a very credible name for itself locally and internationally. So we have a strong and stable business partner. And in Singapore, we have so many awards. Best company in Asia, we have a Case Trust accreditation. So even if somebody has any issues with the products or services, we are protected. We are protected as well, even though we are distributors. So we are protected and we can leverage on the company to assist us in any potential issues, right? Gold Stevie Awards for our health products, world's #1 at-home beauty device. We are actually the #1 direct selling company in Singapore. We've been #1 for many years now, and we are very far ahead from the second company. We are also the #1 weight management and well-being brand in Singapore, and also in Malaysia. To say that for Singapore, I think 2 years already, and Malaysia for 3 years now. Gold Stevie Award, Singapore Book of Records. We already saved more than 10,000 children in Southeast Asia. Corporate social responsibility. These are just the tip of the iceberg. So imagine you're already entering a business, partnering with a company with this kind of solid background. It's a no-brainer. So you know that you are in good hands. Everything is already laid out for you. The infrastructure, everything is just there for you to leverage on. And also important is the people, because people are the heart and strength of Nuskin. And the people are all about improving lives around the world and focusing on becoming leaders for life. I like this part. Basically, like I mentioned before, Pleruli said, do not sponsor bad people. And I also see in my business for doing this Nuskin business for more than 10 years, I find that so-called bad people are repelled. So they don't even last very long. They don't really want to stay very long because they don't like being good to people. Example, I'm not saying that people are bad, but then just some people just cannot align their values. But we attract really good people, and I'm just so blessed to have all these amazing people out there like you guys with such big hearts and such amazing values, strong family values, values in helping people, and such a strong desire to help improve lives all around the world. And this last statement is very important, becoming leaders for life. Many times, especially now there's general election, right? So we tend to think like, oh, being a leader is just for our MPs, our politicians, our bosses, our people in power, people with status, people of position, of authority. We always feel that, oh, leaders are just for them, these are for those people, right? But Nuskin is a business journey where it teaches us how to become leaders for life. It's not just for the rest of your life, but leaders in your life. And I feel this is an important part because actually we are leaders in our daily life. If you are a mother, especially, you are leading your children. Of course, if you're a father, you're also leading your children. If you are a sibling, maybe you are leading your youngest sibling or even your older sibling. Even if you're a wife, you may be leading your husband and the husband leading the wife. Or sometimes you may be leading your parents because there's role reversal. So in our life, we're given leadership responsibilities, not just roles, but responsibilities. And I feel Nuskin is the best platform to hone our leadership skills by becoming good leaders, not just leaders of authority, but responsible leaders that become leaders for life. And I like that. And of course, we have amazing products. So there's just so many new products, like the latest one is Nutro, which is not here yet. And coming out in September, we're going to get H-Top Boost. So innovation products is like, I tell you, with such amazing products, innovative and very solid science, it just makes it so easy. It just makes it so easy for us to run the business because I don't have to worry about science. I don't have to worry about efficacy. I don't have to worry about safety because the company has done that, all that. The scientists have done all that. So maybe some of you may say, oh yeah, you're a doctor, so people will trust you and whatever you say, they'll just say yes. But even if you're not a doctor, these are the backing for your business. 75 world-class scientists. And this is very interesting because these are the actual scientists working for Nuskin. And recently, like yesterday, one of my journalists was asking me about another company. In fact, every time I look for science for any other company, it just pales in comparison. Either they don't have any, or they just have too few, like maybe a few doctors, and that's it. But Nuskin has 75 world-class scientists, and there's no other company in the world that can beat them. Unless, of course, you're talking about huge pharmaceutical company, but there's a whole different industry. But we are talking about a company that we can leverage and partner with. So you don't have to be a medical doctor. You just need to leverage on these 75 world-class scientists. So if your customer or your prospect doesn't believe you, let them believe the 75 world-class scientists, because if one person is wrong, but it cannot be that 75 people are wrong. You know what I mean? And these are just not any other people. These are the kind of scientists that go based on studies, facts, and figures. Okay, so this on its own, this page will give you a credibility for all the products. And in terms of products, the beauty thing is that we are looking at a balance. It's one of the few companies in the world that can balance anti-aging outside using Nuski and Pharmanex on the inside. Truly, there may be very good companies that can do very good skincare. There may be very good companies that can go do amazing supplements, but very few can do both. I dare you to find one that can do both as well as Nuski. I dare you. And you tell me, I cannot find. This is the truth. Okay, so this is already more than enough, and we haven't even got talk about age lock yet. And part of the culture, yeah, this is another amazing thing. Sorry, I get very excited when I talk about Nuski. This culture, other than the founders, because the founders set up the culture, this culture of the company is what really keeps me going. And what keeps me taking to myself and telling myself that this business is worth doing, this business is worth fighting for, and this company is worth partnering with. I have never seen a company with such an immense positive culture of really being a force for good. So this force for good culture covers, if you want to break it up into points, it covers the force for good foundation, nourish your children, sustainability, and community outreach. So they cover all the good things that we can think of in terms of contributing to the world, not just to people, but also to the world as a whole. So it's just amazing. It's just so, like recently, we really did a very good presentation on being a global citizen and doing good for the earth. And this is all part of Nu Skin culture. And we don't have to specifically find other things to do, other projects or other companies to partner with, but it's already the same business that we're doing. So this is truly amazing. That's our culture. And of course, the truth is most of us coming because of the opportunity. Very few coming because we're just here to save the earth. That will take a different level. But it's so nice and so amazing that we also have a business opportunity where we can actually create a successful career path when we talk about passive income, leveraged income, incentive trips. Like coming up, we have, of course, the Star Camp. We have Super Gold Star Camp, which is in Bali. We have the Success Summit in Istanbul. We have the Jumpstart BDM Challenge. We have the Team Millet Trips. And then we have the Circle of Excellence 1, 2, 3, and 4. And with the Velocity compensation plan, it just makes it so much easier for us to start earning money, easier, faster, and flexible. So we focus on creation, brand web creation and retention, leadership growth and development, and continuing to be a force for good. So I think everyone here, let's all follow this roadmap to success. Yeah, that's right. So I'm sure everyone here already signed up, so registration should not be a problem. Okay. Oh, some not sure about the invite. Okay. So you log in. Sorry, I borrow my sister's slide, so her name is there. So when you log in, you go to office. Okay. From this office, you can actually create an invite. And like I said, you can start a global business. You can choose which country you want to sign up, which country this person is in. Choose the country. Okay, even choose the language, the local language. Maybe they speak Indonesian. Maybe the Malaysian speaks Malay. You can choose the language. And the link will come out. Okay, the link will come out. you just copy the link, you send it to your prospects. All you need to do is to click and your ID will appear when they try to sign up. So it makes it very easy. It's easier compared to telling them to go to nuskin.com, go to sign up, go to this page, and then key in your ID. So it skips like 3 to 4 steps. Okay, so it makes it very professional. Okay, so it, and I like this also because then you allow them to be independent. And I mean, if they are, it's good to train them to be independent, what do you call it, customers, independent business builders, you know, unless of course they really the type that don't want to do it on themselves, or they're not digital savvy, they need your help, then you go ahead, you know. Okay, make sure the sponsor ID is yours, make sure the sign up country is correct. Okay, so that's the invite link. And then once you sign up, minimum purchase of $250. Yes, correct. And they will know how to get their friends to sign up too. So you create this momentum or this duplication of how to invite others and make it as simple as possible. So currently, whoever is new to New Skin, new sign up, and you have a minimum purchase of $250 within the first purchase during the sign up month, you will get a free full moisture sleeping mask. Okay, so this is the current promotion all the way till the end of December this year. Okay, so please take note. So it's a very good incentive to sign them up. It's also a good incentive to make that first purchase of a minimum $250, which is usually around 100 points. So it really helps you in your business as well. And of course, the ARO rewards program. So ARO is automatic reorder. So if you're just a member, okay, you get member price, but they also want people to be to have more benefits. So they have this automatic reorder program where you get exclusive 10% savings on the top products. Every year you get birthday treats. Every quarter you will have loyalty rewards. So for example, 3 months you get a voucher, 6 months you get a baobab butter, 9 months you get a big gift voucher, 12 months you get a kit. Yeah, so there's a lot of incentive, and this 10% off is all the way until end of December. And it's so worth it because these are really the top products like Life Pack, Merino Mega, Colastin, Probiotic. These are the things that people use every day, right? All the time. Okay. What about new packaging coming? Wow, can't wait. I can't wait for the Life Pack new packaging actually. Indonesia already had new packaging. So I'm waiting for the Life Pack. Okay, so we're talking about now we are looking at goals. So you already start, you already join the business, you already sign up. So we want to talk about goals, okay? Because we are here to teach you how to be a brand rep actually. This LOI training is not going to be LOI. LOI is very simple. LOI, you just make a purchase, you can submit LOI. But this training is really hard for you to go to the next step. If you look at the, let's go back to, roadmap to success. If you see the roadmap to success, we talk about brand rep, executive brand partner, Jumpstart and BDM challenge, and team lead, and the circle of excellence 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay. Okay, so goals is very important because then you know where you're headed and how to achieve them. So if you look into the Get Started booklet, which all of you have, if you guys don't have, please ask the person who invited you or your sponsor about this Get Started booklet. Okay, so you turn to page 6. You have to first start with, what is your why? Why do you want to do New Skin? Because this is very important. everyone has their different why. Some may want to have extra income, some maybe want to quit their job, some maybe want to do something on the side, want to do something more fulfilling, one personal growth. It can be all sorts of things. It could be even more than one thing. So establish it, goals and dreams, because when you have a strong why, then you'll know why you have to work hard at it. And you can start to decide and commit to how many hours you want to invest per week to build your business. Because if you don't commit your hours a week and it's just like as and when you have time, then you do it, then your business will be also as and when you have time, they will pay you in a sense. Okay, so you want to establish your business hours and schedule, because when you're starting, definitely you already have a day job or you already have something that you're doing full time. So you need to be disciplined in setting aside time for the new skin business, because if you don't set the time for new skin business, you won't be able to get the results or the income that you want. Okay, so you have to decide and set aside the time that you want to spend on for this new skin business. And you have to, you must know who your upline team is, especially your sponsor or your upline. That means especially the person that can help you to grow in this business. If let's say your sponsor is new, totally new and doesn't know what to do or not sure about running a business, then you find out who is the upline, who is the other person that can help you. Okay, then you establish a work area, a daily planner, and a three-way calling on your phone. Okay, so especially now, it's very important because many of us are working from home. You want to establish a work area. So try to maybe set aside a corner or your room or a study area that when you are there, you focus on work. A daily planner, because in this business, you want to do something consistent. Okay, this business is about being consistent. So you want to do you want to plan what you have to do on a daily basis. And you must know how to do three-way calling, because now, especially now, it's more important because you need to, especially if you're new and you want to introduce the business or the product with your prospect or your friends or whoever, you need to arrange it with your upline so that your upline can help you. Okay, next. You have to decide, I want to move fast, I want to move slow. So you must, because your fast and your slow also differs, right? So you must tell your upline which one is which and how fast and how slow. So spare time, part-time, full-time. So knowing very well what kind of income you get. Spare time, you get some income. Part-time, you get part-time income. Full-time, you get full-time income. And whether you're willing to do whatever it takes to achieve your goals and your dreams. And last but not least, realize that you are fully responsible for your success based on your decisions and your actions, because it is not dependent on your upline. It is not your upline's goals. It is your goals. Your upline is here to help you, to guide you, but then we cannot help you achieve your goals if you're not responsible for your actions. You know? Correct, really. Have ownership. Okay, so page 7, you want to start with a few people first, what we call the all-star team. Basically, this is the beginning of your name list. Okay, so this is a people business. And to grow this business, you need people. You need actual people to buy the products. You need actual people to join you in the business, to be in your team. So you need people. So of course, the first thing you need to do is list down the names of people you know. And maybe you just start with these people who obviously you know, your warm market, because you're new, right? So you want to quickly learn the steps, learn the ropes of how to run this, how to do the presentation properly. And from there, you can actually learn the process, and it give you a good start. So list down the first few people names that you have here, their phone number and your relationship with them, and then arrange your next meeting with your upline, because it's your upline that will help you with the first few presentation so that you can see how it's done, and then you can arrange the next business meeting. So for example, let's say you're inviting this person for the next Wednesday session, so you write that down, and there's even a statement that says, I agree to call my upline every day for the first 90 days or until I become a Ruby. Okay, first of all, you might think, wow, why do I need to call my upline every day for the first 90 days? That's 3 months. That's 90 calls to my upline. Won't I be harassing my upline? Okay, so to put a disclaimer here, this call, right, calling your upline every day, is not just to say hi, how are you, makan already or not, how today, the weather, it's not that. Basically, if you have a very clear goal, for example, to become a brand rep, become an EVP, if you have a very clear goal, you will be doing cases every day, you will be facing challenges every day, you'll be facing rejections every day, you will be facing things that you are unable to overcome every day. So when you call your upline, it's actually to find out, oh, I have this case, or I want to call this person, or I already met this person and she said this. Or maybe you can say like, I feel like I need to learn something, in personal growth, but I don't know what book to read, I don't know what video to watch, what audio to listen to. So these are the things that you ask. Basically, how you can reach your goal. So the daily call is actually to help you move closer towards your goals. Okay, and yeah, so I agree to be accountable to my team for my activities. I agree. So that means it's like you must be responsible for your daily new skin activities. Yes, so it's definitely important when you start to talk to your upline, because you also get into that mindset and habit and behavior of what is required of somebody who is running the business with a clear goal. Okay, so page 8 of the Getting Started booklet, basically it is like an initial planner that allows you to to list down your appointments, right? So it allows you to keep track. So how many do you invite? How many presentation, OPP is that opportunity and product presentation? How many QA calls have you arranged? How many ARO customers have you signed up? How many LOIs have you signed up? So this gives you a very clear tracking method of tracking to see how you're doing on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. And then you continue to learn and grow and increase these numbers, especially the LOI and the AROs, right? Because those are the ones that translate to results. So ARO is basically regular customers. So it allows you to get regular customers. Okay, so page 10, we go on to starting the goal setting proper. So you talk about think how you want to create your life over the next 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 3 years. What is the monthly amount you want to earn in the next year? How many hours per week will you devote to your business? Write down goals in these areas: physical goals, relationship goals, business, financial goals. Okay, so write all this down. Okay, so if you break down short-term goals and long-term goals, you can decide how many you need to do. So you have to write this down together with your upline, so that your upline can also advise you, is this a reasonable amount of time to contribute in order for you to achieve your goals? Whether how many people, how many hours, how many people you have to approach, how to submit LOI, how to be new star creator, all those things. Okay, so you have to work with your upline. And then long-term goals, how many years you want to build a business, because nobody starts a business thinking that I just want to focus for 6 months. It's not a business, So a business is something that is long-term, at least a few years. Then you plan your executive, which is brand rep, your Ruby, which is EVP, your Blue Diamond, your team lead, and your 100 executives. And you can also list down other personal goals as well if you like. Then page 11, so there's also a portion for contribution, because we also have this Nourish the Children ambassador, which you can ask your upline more details if you want to find out more. So page 12 expands the different goals. So your physical goals, relationship goals, business financial goals, contribution. So physical can be things like losing weight, maybe things like you want to improve your skin, for example, or you want to run more, or you want to stick to a particular diet, things like that. Okay, physical goals. Relationship goals will be maybe you want to improve your relationship with your family members, your siblings, your spouse, your children, your friends, anything that is related to relationship with people. And of course, business financial goals is very straightforward. Basically, business goals will be what you want to achieve in your skin. Financial goals will be what kind of income you're looking at. Maybe you want to look at how much savings you want to have, how much passive income you want to pursue, you want to achieve. And the last but not least is contribution, which is very important because contribution determines how much you want to earn. Because if you have a very big goal of a huge contribution, you have to earn a lot of money. Yeah, so contribution is very important. Whether it's not your children, whether it's to your own cause, your community, doesn't matter what it is. So yeah, so I would say these are the 4 big things that you can first start setting goals for. Page 13 is very interesting. So it's a definite purpose statement. Okay. So basically, it's like a affirmation. So you already set these whys, these goals. Okay. So in what some of us learn, also it's like a law of projection. Basically, you already put yourself in that position where you already achieve. Okay, so for example, I, Muhammad Taufiq, am so happy and grateful now that I'm receiving $25,000 per month in income from my global new skin enterprise business. I easily and effortlessly accomplish my 3 trees, 3 new contacts per day, 3 three-way presentations, 3 ABC per day, 3 new customers each week. I experience joy each day knowing that what I am doing is being of service to others like myself. I am, so at this part, will be describing things of what kind of person you'll become. For example, I am a driven, disciplined, kind, generous person. And those are some examples. And as a result of my genuine effort, I am now experiencing, for example, a huge passive income, and I'm experiencing more love with my family. I'm experiencing more time with my family members. I have the ability to give more to others. Those are the examples. And thank you for it is done. Sign. So this definitely main purpose statement is for you to imagine yourself to already be at the position where you want to achieve. So instead of saying I will be or I will become, you are saying you are already there. You are already earning this kind of income. You're already running this business like as an executive brand director or presidential director or circle of excellence, whatever that target is. And when you write the date, it's the date that you want to achieve this status and this goal. Okay, so it's very powerful because there's this concept called be, do, have. That means some people may think, oh, I need to have first. That means I need to get the title first. For example, you want to become a executive brand director or presidential director or executive brand partner even. Oh, I need to get that first. Then I will behave like an executive brand partner or executive brand director. So that's not the way. Actually, for you to achieve that title, that position, that success, is for you to behave like one first, and then you will achieve the title. So how does an executive brand partner behave? How does a presidential director behave? How does the circle of excellence behave? You behave like one first, and then you do the action, and then you have. So be, do, have. Okay. So this is very powerful. So I hope you all write your definite purpose statement. Okay. So now after setting the goals, we go on to context. Because like I mentioned, this is a people's business. It's a people business. So you need people. This is your resource. So first of all, you start with your warm market list. So who's your warm market list? People who you know, people you actually know, at least their names, or you know who they are, you know. And this comes from family, of course, whether it's your immediate family, whether it's your extended family, auntie, uncle, cousins, first cousin, second cousin, what have you, in-laws and outlaws, whatever, friends. So friends, if you're more broad, you can go back to primary school, or if you know kindergarten, also kindergarten, primary school, secondary school, university, polytechnic, whichever school you went to, and then your work friends, and then your CCA friends or your sports friends, any type of friends that you know. Okay. Next group is business. So business will be things like people who you have done business with. For example, the person who sell you your insurance, the person who sell you your car, the person who sell you your clothes, the person who sell you your house, you know, that you do business with. So these are the people that potentially can be in your name list. Community. Last about is community. So community, people in your community. So in your own your mosque community, or maybe you have like your area. Now we got the general election, right? So you know, we have activities in your community, you know, like your constituency, or even just in your area, whether it's a Zumba or charity. So whatever community that you interact. Okay, so FFBC, very simple. Okay. Okay, so you want to list down. So it's not just about listing anybody you know, anybody you can think of, but you want to list down the people who are most likely to do the business. So these are the few things that you want to look for in a person that would have the good potential to join you in the business. So for example, connected. Some people, they are just very good at connecting people. For example, you talk to them and then you suddenly say, yeah, I just moved house and I want to decorate my house. And then he can tell you, oh, I know an interior designer. Then he can link you up. Or you want to buy a car and then, oh, I know. So it's like a connector. That means this person loves connecting you with people or services that you need. Okay? So, these are the people you want in your network, in your name list. Next is a networker. So networker is somebody that just loves connecting with people, talking to people. They know many people, many professionals in his network. So maybe he like to attend networking events, he like to collect name cards, you know. So they know a lot of people. So this is also good. And the third one, know many people. So somebody who's quite influential and just knows many people. Next in the list is well respected. So obviously you want somebody who is well respected, because if this person sees the potential of the business, you'll be definitely more influential when he shares the opportunity or the products, because people respect this person. Okay, a doer or a giver. So a doer or giver is somebody that's very, I would say, likes to do things, like always helping people, always giving things to people, always doing things for others, you know. So constantly just very good heart, very someone who's always giving. So these are the kind of people you want in your business, because they really want to help people, and with a new skill opportunity, they are able to give even more and help even at a greater level. A great personality, because usually people love somebody who has a great personality. Warm, lovable, funny, positive, and they would be happy to meet this kind of person. So if this person asks them out to share product or business, it would be definitely more advantageous. And last but not least, love their family. This is very important, because if you don't even love your family, how can you even talk about helping others, right? because you don't even love your family enough to want to help your family. And then here you are trying to talk about helping other people. So it just doesn't connect. So look for people who love their family. You do very well. And like all of you guys here, I know all of you have such good, strong bonds with your family and really love your family. Okay? So give yourself a big round of applause. Really amazing people here. Okay, another group. Okay, when you go into the name list already, then you start looking into their needs. Okay, so everyone have a need. Everyone have a need. Trust me, everyone have a need. There's no such thing in the world where I got everything. Even with those people who you think has everything, they will need something. Maybe it's just one more time. Maybe they just want more fulfillment. Maybe they want, you know, something to do in this free time. But especially now, there are more people who have needs. Definitely now because of the pandemic. Like what Koja mentioned, many are affected by the economy. Many are laid off and looking for a job. Some may get a pay cut. And many are realizing there's no more iron rice bowl. No more. There's no such thing as iron rice bowl. Civil servants are getting very low bonuses. Some of them have to take no pay leave. So this is something very real, especially now. So many people have a need. So talk to them, chat with them, be empathetic, and find out their needs. And you offer something that can fill that need. Some may be at a crossroad in their career. So for example, maybe they've already done very well, in their job, but they feel they can do better, or they want to do something more fulfilling or something to earn more. Okay, so at a crossroad, not sure what to do. Then there's also a group, it's a stress or unhappy at work, which is quite common. I know some of you can be quite stressed or unhappy at work, or maybe their own business not doing so well, or they realize that maybe sorry. Sorry about that. So many challenges today. It's okay. Yes, there's a dark feature. My vacuum decide to switch on now. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, let's move on. Happy, you all? I like this group. People who prioritize looking and feeling good. Like me, I love to look good and feel good. Who here doesn't, right? Who here love looking and feeling good? Well, aku yes, that's why new skin. So I love this group. These are the best. These are the best to look for. Okay, so that was list number 1, right? List number 2, the people that you look for, professionals in the trade. So professionals in the trade, maybe people who are like in healthcare, like most of us in healthcare, people who are in the beauty business, people who are in sales, people who are in healthcare, wellness, fitness instructors, maybe anything related, like even essential oil, chiropractor, beauty line, anything that's related, professionals in the trade of wellness, supplements, skincare, beauty, looking good, grooming, anything related, sales. Okay, so the next one is invitation technique. So now, definitely there's so many ways to invite, right? You can talk about using your phone to call, to message, to WhatsApp, and there's also ways to invite them on social media as well. So many ways. So you want specific ways, you talk to your upline. That's why you need to talk to them every day, right? So invitation technique, generally we call it keep it short and simple. I'm not asking you to kiss them, you know, you don't immediately kiss people before you even OPP them. It's not advisable. But we're talking about keeping it short and simple. Okay, so when you keep it short and simple, you actually arouse curiosity. So you want to be in a hurry, don't talk too much, and make it simple approach. Okay, so FRM means you want to find out a little bit more about them, about who they are. So FRM basically stands for family, occupation, recreation, and money or message. So, okay. So for example, you can find out how's their family, you know, how many kids they have, or how their parents are. Yeah. So basically, generally, you talk about the immediate family, because if you see maybe their parents are not so healthy, or maybe they are not so healthy, or maybe they are looking to lose weight, you know, then you find out what's their need. O is occupation. So occupation is like yeah lah. So find out what they're doing, how they feel about the job, whether it's very nice, whether they don't like their job, whether they're at the crossroad, you know, all those things that we mentioned earlier. Is vacation. Maybe they like to travel, maybe they like to have more time to do their hobbies, you know, or they just want that flexibility where they can still do their hobbies and still earn the same income. And money and message is basically what they feel about money. So most of us want more money, right? Most of us. Some people maybe not, but generally most of us will want to agree that having more money is good, having more income is good. Okay, so you definitely want that. So you want to find out from them how they feel about money in the current situation. Okay, you know, sometimes they feel, yeah, money is good, it's comfortable, but I think it's good to have more. It's good to have backup, or maybe they feel that it's good to have another stream of income. Okay, so these 4 FRM allows you to quickly size up and find out what they need. Okay, yeah, people often shy, but everyone needs the money. It's just a matter of how they say it or how they perceive it, but everyone needs it. Compliment. So you start the invitation with compliment. Okay, so whether you're face to face, if face to face, you can just say, hey, wow, you're looking so good. You know, be sincere, okay? Your compliment must be sincere, first thing, cannot be fake. If you're fake, then already you lose the battle. So, hey, nice hair, or hey, nice tudung. Even you buy the tudung or your clothes, or you can say, oh, that time I saw your post on your food. Wow, so yummy, looks so yummy. So compliment, you start with compliment. First of all, they already love you. Who here doesn't love compliment, right? You throw a compliment, they immediately already love you already. They have that positive vibe about you. And then yeah, you can already open up, have that positive conversation. Okay, and continue talking about the FORM. Whether it's WhatsApp or Facebook, is already a good start. Create curiosity. So this one at this moment, I would say it has different levels, because now with social media, I feel personally for me, I no longer create so much curiosity, in the sense that people already know I'm doing new skin, but the curiosity is that they don't know what exactly I'm doing. Maybe they think you're doing something related to new skin, or you're doing skincare, or you're doing some supplement business, you know, that is creating curiosity. Yeah, so like Kak Oji mentioned, just show your transformation. So it's like they may not know exactly what I'm doing, but they know I'm doing something. What is it exactly? You know, so it arouses curiosity. So showing your transformation, or sharing, you know, you helping people, you meeting people, you're helping your downline earn money. You know, that this just arouses them to find out what you're doing, or how you lose weight, or how you earn money, how you start a business online, that kind of thing. So it's just you want to create this curiosity. Okay, so you want to have control over the invitation. Remember we're talking about invitation. So you want to, you don't want to, for example, you tell them, okay, why don't we meet? So now you can either meet online or you can meet offline, right? Either way, doesn't matter. Our important is you must be controlled. For example, you ask, hey, why do we meet up for coffee or we do a virtual coffee? So if you ask them, when are you free? You lose control because they can say, let me check my calendar and get back to you. So you're not in control because they will decide when they get back to you. They will decide whether they want to meet you. So how to take control is basically, how to take control is you give them to choose one. For example, would you prefer to meet next week? Would you prefer to meet this week or next week? Would you prefer to meet weekdays or weekends? Would you prefer to meet day or night? So you do the 2 choose 1. So you're in control because they have to give you the answer. Okay? So if you are meeting outside, you can decide, would you like, okay, then you decide, would you like to meet in the west or in town? And then you quickly, next is make the invitation. That means, okay, let's meet at, for example, let's meet at, for example, this cafe, right? This cafe, meet at this cafe at 3 p.m. Sunday, whatever date. Make the invitation, so it's fixed. Okay, find out when to commit them. This is how you commit them. Confirm the appointment. So when they already agree the date, the timing and the date, you confirm. So we confirm we meet this time, this date, blah blah blah, and this place. So you confirm the appointment, and don't just leave it. One day before, you need to make sure you confirm again, because sometimes they may forget because it may not be important for them. You maybe want to, if it's made, the appointments made even way earlier, you may want to check in with them a few days before to confirm. A few days before, one day after, and even on the same day. Just confirm many times, so it doesn't matter. Okay, follow up. So schedule appointment, make sure you follow up. Okay, so that's part 1. So thanks everyone for joining. So join me again next month for part 2 of the LOI training. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask your upline. Okay, so thanks again for joining LOI training module 1 with me. So the key thing is have the right mindset, have the right leadership mindset for you to really lead people and influence people positively towards being a force for good. Do things consistently and be sincere. Okay, having the right mindset, be sincere to help people. So with that, any questions, go ask your sponsor or the friend will invite to you or your upline. Okay, so I'll see you guys again. Have a good GE, general election. Vote wisely. Okay, vote wisely. Okay, all right. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye.